Today on the show, we've got an absolute bucket load of English Wonder Kids that you might never have heard of and how good they look in 10 years' time. And spoilers, they're looking pretty good. So don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe if you are new, and we've got lots to get through. So let me start off with player number one. Leighton Stewart up first. Look how well this kid has blossomed. 17 dribbling, 17 finishing, 18 first touch, and 17 heading. That's absolutely sick. And considering he's only 5'9" with 7 jumping reach, it'd be interesting to see how many headed goals he actually scores. Composure, 19. That's pretty sick. Off the ball, 16, agility, 17, and balance, 16. Make him a really good prospect. Here, in this save, he's played at Liverpool his entire career, averaging 6.92 on the average ratings, scoring 45 goals, but only having 2 assists. What a greedy little player he must be. Jude Sonsup Bell here in 2031 is 27 years old, and he's got great finishing, concentration, pace, stamina, and acceleration. What I love about him is the fact that he can use both feet. That is a severely underrated thing in Football Manager, in my opinion. Looking at his history, we can see that he started off at Swindon Town in 2015-16, which is a funny one. Then the Chelsea Academy, then Sheffield United on loan, then Bayern Leverkusen, and then stayed in Germany, going to Hertha Berlin. He's got an average rating of 7.05. He's scored 85 goals, got 9 assists, and had 7 player of the matches. Now, you might have heard of this guy, Nanny Madooque. We've got him next on the list. I say you might have heard of him just because he's a really talented, good prospect in Football Manager. I'd never heard of him before this year myself personally. Like, dribbling 18, finishing 14, first touch 16, free kick taken 16. He's left-footed, he's got pace, he's got mental attributes, he's got technical attributes. He can play anywhere on the pitch. He's had 81 caps for England here in 10 years' time. 25 goals for England as well. Looking at his history, we can see he's got an average rating of 7.03. He's scored 67 goals and made 22 assists. What a beast. Omari Hutchinson next, a left footer who looks attribute-wise that he'd be suited on the wing, but if you look at his preferred positions here in this save, he does like to play centrally. 28 years old here in 10 years' time, in November the 1st, 2031. We can see he's good technically, great at dribbling, amazing flair. 17 out of 20 is obviously very good. He's also got 17 natural fitness, agility, and acceleration. Looking into his history, we can see that he's got an average rating of 6.81, scoring 26 goals and 11 assists. Starting off at Arsenal, then moving to Germany and coming back to play at Everton. Staying on the wingers theme, we've got Morgan Rogers. Really quite a solid winger. 15s coming out of everywhere. Acceleration, 16 agility, balance 15, 14 pace and strength, 14 work rate, 16 flair, 16 composure. You get the idea. 15 dribbling, 14 crossing, right-footed. He's contracted to Monaco now. It looks like he started at West Brom. Yeah, he did start at West Brom. Then he went to Man City for £4 million. Then he went to Lincoln on loan, then Bournemouth on loan. Then Bournemouth signed him for £9 million. He's got an average rating of 6.95. He's got 99 goals in his career and made 26 assists. Lewis Bate next, a centre midfielder who can pass and has the vision to do so very well. First touch as well, that's the thing you need in that position, in my opinion. Acceleration, pace not needed so much, but he's got the stamina that you need in that position, 15, and he's got some of the mentals that I would require from my midfielders there as well. Work rate, vision, teamwork, composure, anticipation. This guy's pretty sick. He's left-footed, which could be handy for you. He's contracted to Leeds United here, having started off at Chelsea, then moving to Leeds, them loaning them out to West Brom for a little bit. 7.01 average rating, scoring 19 goals, making 31 assists, but get this, 10 player of the matches. Miles Peart-Harris next, currently playing for Wolves here, 10 years time in the future in Football Manager 2021. I forgot what game we're playing then. Football Manager 2022, right? Composure 17, concentration 17, acceleration 17, a lot of 15s again, balance, jumping reach, to name but 2. Very happy in the central areas of the pitch, and his attributes really do show that, although I would want a little bit more passing out of this guy, to be fair. He's only got 13. History wise, we can see he's averaging 6.98 average rating here, scoring 28 goals, making 35 assists. 36 assists, rather. Charlie Patino has a great first touch, is brilliant at passing, and has phenomenal technique. 18 out of 20 here in this save in 10 years' time. Anticipation 16, determination 17, teamwork 16, and vision 17. He's got what it takes to be a world-class midfielder. Surprised to see that the media haven't described him as world-class. Personally, acceleration, agility, pace, stamina, he's got the lot. History-wise, we can see he's got an average rating of 7.06, playing 242 games, 15 goals, 34 assists. That's pretty good. Playing for Inter Milan now. Thomas Caldwell is next, a left back playing over in Monaco in 10 years' time. Football Manager 2022, acceleration, agility, pace, and stamina are some of his strong points, as well as work rate. Tackling of 18. It's great to finally see a left back or a full back who can tackle, right? It's just annoys me the amount of full backs you get in this game that can't tackle. Decision 17, concentration 16. He's looking pretty good. History-wise, a 6.91 average rating with 11 assists, but 0 goals from left back. But he's got 3 player of the matches, so we'll let him off. Faustino Anjorin next, and my pronunciation, I'm sure, was spot on there. Centre midfield, attack midfield, right and left. He can even play at centre back. This guy is versatile, right? Technique, penalty taking, long shots, finishing. He's got a kind of varied set of skills, this guy. Strength, balance, acceleration. Quite a different player. A different player is how I would describe him. He's playing for Atalanta here. History-wise, he started off at Chelsea, went to Lokomotiv Moscow on a bit of a loan. Hasn't had a lot of games, but did get picked up by Barcelona before being shipped out to Atalanta. 6.96 average rating, 28 goals, 16 assists, and 4 player of the matches. Ben Nelson next. I really like Ben Nelson. He's got tackling 15, marking 14, heading 15. He's got quite a few really good mentals, right? And when I say really good, 14s and 15s. He hasn't really got any 16s in the mental, technical side of things on this save anyway in 10 years' time. Work rate, vision, positioning, determination, decisions, concentration, anticipation, all 14s or 15s. But his physicals are pretty sick, right? It's only stamina and natural fitness that don't come above 15. His strength is 18. History-wise, 9.2 average rating, only scored 1 goal in his 193 appearances, but has made 5 assists and had 4 player of the matches. Starts off at Leicester, then he's moved to Tottenham here in 2025, 43 million before being shipped out to Fulham for 4.8. Charlie Craswell starts off the game at Leeds, and he's looking pretty decent in terms of centre-backs here in 2031. Tackling, marking, and heading, as well as first touch being some attributes that he's pretty decent at. Anticipation, he's got it. Concentration, why not? Strength, yeah, he's got that too. His physicals are absolutely sick, right? Look at all those 15s. Acceleration, agility, balance, jump and reach. Natural fitness 14, okay, but pace 15, stamina and strength 16. I think that's what stands out to me with Charlie Craswell is his pace, right? 15 acceleration and 15 pace is very, very good for a centre-back. Maybe tackling, I think 13 is probably where he lets himself down a little bit. But look, his average rating's been decent, 6.97. He scored 4 goals, made 15 assists, and had 9 player of the matches in his 305 appearances so far in the game. Luke Mbete next, playing for Man City here in 10 years' time in Football Manager 2022. Tackling 17, passing 16, first touch 17. He's a very good little player. Centre-back, anticipation 16, vision 16, positioning 16. Potentially, I'd be looking at playing him a little bit further up the field, maybe training him in centre midfield, because he's got some really good statistics. He's tall, 6'3", he's left-footed. History-wise, we can see his average rating is 6.93, scored 4 goals and made 11 assists. Started off at Man City before going out on loan to a Danish side, and then coming back to his hometown club. How about that? Well, I'm not sure if it's his hometown club. Let's have a little look. Information. He was born in London, so not quite hometown, but we'll give him that. Thierry Small next, one of the best young English left-backs, if not the best young English left-back in the game. But tackling 13, this is what I mean. Where's the tackling, boys? Where is it? But look at that. Pace, balance, acceleration, strength, concentration 16, decision 16, flair 16. Obviously, you might have heard of this guy because you're going to have heard of some of them, surely. But hopefully we have shed a little bit of light on some of the guys that you haven't heard of. History-wise, we can see 6.81 average rating over the years. Assists 6, goals 3, and player of the match is 8. He's played for Stoke, Wolves, Bournemouth, Derby, Luton, Southampton, Nottingham Forest, Coventry, Southampton, Everton. He's been everywhere, this guy. Harvey Arujo, another left back. Arsenal decided to put him on the transfer list here. Why? When he's got like 20 jump in reach. Surely you can use this guy. He's 6'4". He's got 18 tackling, marking 15, crossing 14. That is insane. Maybe just mentals that let him down a little bit with nothing really 15 or above. History-wise, those are some good attributes. 6.97, no goals, but 11 assists and 11 player of the matches is very, very good. I like this guy a lot. Levi Caldwell next. He's a centre-back playing at Arsenal. He can play on the left side as well because he's left-footed. Very, very good physicals. Better mentally than the last guy, but probably not as good technically. Marking 14 though is very, very good. Obviously he's got some leadership, decisions, concentrations, composure. These are very important for me in terms of defenders. History wise, 6.94 average rating in the game, 7 goals, 6 assists and 5 player matches in his 329 appearances. That's pretty good. Taylor Howard-Bellis next with his Man City shirt on. We can see he's a decent defender, but he can also play, weirdly enough, in attacking midfield. Check that out. Tackling, passing, marking, heading, positioning, concentration, composure. Yeah, he's pretty good. Maybe lacks the pace that maybe, say, a Charlie Craswell had. Well, he's got pace, but not acceleration. Stamina, 10. Probably not that important in your centre-backs, but strength definitely is. And he's got that, as well as jump in reach. He's 6'1". His history tells us that he's got a 7.18 average rating, scoring 3 goals, making 16 assists, 3 player of the matches in his 188 appearances. Etienne Green next, the only goalkeeper on the list. Look at this. Area reach 16, one-on-one 16, determination 16, loads of 14s and 15s, including throw-in, reflexes, passing, kicking, etc, etc. Playing for Bayern Munich here. Starts off the game at Saint Etienne, so one of the rare cases where you find an Englishman playing abroad. His average rating is 6.94. He's played 277 games, obviously scored no goals, but he's had 80 clean sheets and 20 player of the matches. Here's your full list. You can head over to our Patreon if you want to download the short list, or you can just pause the video and write this down, or go and find them, or whatever it is. Thanks for watching. See you again. Peace.